Welcome to this Shortwave radio channel, and I want to spend an evening listening to the shortwave bands, and there are several things you can do when you decide to do that. One of them is simply going around and tuning around and see what's on, so you can click on any signals and, go around the different frequencies, see what's there, and, tune and at random on the different international broadcasts. Now, one of the things about that is the fact that you might not have programs in the language that you want to hear. For example, I understand French and English, so it's either one or the other that I will be searching for on the bands if I want to do some program listening. So what do? I can still continue randomly, listening to signals, but I might be also inclined in checking out, is there some way that I can know what are the English or French language programs right now? So I use the Eibispace. Go to this website, and because I want to see what's on, I will be looking at the BC, at the sorted by time frequency list. BC for broadcast, A23 is for the schedule season. That's what we are now for this time of year until the month of October, the A schedules of 2023. Now, understanding what you can hear in here has to, there's several things that you got to understand. Is that, first of all, you got to understand that, what the language are. You got to understand where the transmitter is from and where it's actually broadcasting to. So not everything in this list you'll hear on your radio, because some are from other parts of the world, and not, you won't hear them because of the propagation, because of the frequencies used at that time, and so on. This is a learning curve, definitely, because this is where I don't understand, what, for most newbies, and even for a lot of people, is I don't really know what to choose and what I'll be listening to or not. One of the first things to understand is to identify your target area. That's the first thing you should actually know on this list. So my target area is ENA for Eastern North America. But anything that is either ENA, or sometimes it's also written as NAM, North America, is something that I should try for. So for example, from 0 to 030, as we are at 023 right now, one of the things I could try for North America is Radio Thailand. It's written here. The transmitter side is U for Udorn, Thailand, and that is where it's coming from. So I could try it. Now, propagation needs to be good for, me listening to Thailand on 15590, but let's see if it's coming out. 15590, enter. So I don't really have much, as you see here. There's really nothing much on that frequency right now. So propagation isn't helping and making that frequency of 15590 propagate to North America. Now, you might say, well, there's nothing there, so, that'll be one I never try again, which is not the case. You need to try it. Tonight, propagation is not good enough for Thailand to come on 15590, but you have to try it, because at one point, you will actually be hearing it, and then you'll be happy that you tried it. So some stations are harder to hear than others. This is one example, Radio Thailand. It's a little more difficult. So one thing also to understand is that every frequency you see that has a slash with letters, that will mean that it's a relay of a station. So everything that is broadcast for, from a specific area will be either from the country or from a relay. And to know where it comes from, you'll have to, of course, be checking out what is the relay from. So, for example, here, these stations here, just to give you an idea, /UZB, which is Uzbekistan. Here is Radio Slovakia and Slovak, Eastern North America, /USA. Oh, that's Okeechobee, Florida. It's WRMI. That's where it's coming from. It could be another, because the reason why you'll see /USA in another letter is it could be from different parts of North America, from different stations. It could be relayed by WBCQ, it could be relayed by WWCR, it could be from Greenville. So these are things to know in the broadcasts. So let's continue. We're getting to 030, so I'll be interested in not only knowing what's in the top in the 1 hour program that's possible. I will also be probably interested in knowing what's at 030 also. But let's check it out here. What else it could be of interest in a language I understand. So there's China Radio in English. It's not broadcasting towards us, so I guess I'll continue on, but don't hesitate. You can try one of those frequencies. For example, 7350 from, I believe, the Kashi transmitter site in China. So what you could do is check out if you can hear it and punch in the frequency. I will continue, of course, checking out this list, see what's on. So 000 to 01. So Cuba in English from 0 to 01 apparently on is 6,000 and 5040. And also 12,000 Eastern North America, as you see here. Central America for that frequency. Once again, the transmitter sites with unique letters like this. Transmitter site that is direct from the country, Cuba itself. So let's check it out. 6,000 kilohertz. Do we have a Cuba in English? 6000. Enter. And here we go.
It was an increase in illegal logging and mining, led to record reforestation of the largest rainforest on the planet. According to data analyzed by the real.
So Cuba is on English on this frequency. Let's try 12,000, which is also registered. Something there, but it has very weak audio. It's also interfered by some radar. And 5040, do I hear that one? Not really coming in right now. So that means that I'm not hearing Cuba on 5040. So the only frequency I'm hearing is 6,000, but that's fine. Sounds pretty good, pretty strong too.
Concrete steps have been taken, such as the appointment of Mariana Silva.
That's a station I want to, maybe listen to, or at least, listen for a while, see if the program is of interest. And then, of course, we continue on the list here, and you'll have, of course, all sorts of different broadcasts. You have the BBC. That's coming from a transmitter site in Oman here and Armenia. Anything else? Let's check it out here. Anything else in those lists that could be of interest up to 01 UTC? Of course, there's DXing possible. Sometimes, even if you don't understand the language, just knowing that something comes from Thailand, for example, could be of interest and it could be fun to try. Then you'll have, of course, when you start at 0 UTC, some of the broadcasts are up to 24 hours. So some of the lists here you'll see have 24-hour broadcasts. And here it is, 24 hours. 0 to 24 is continuous broadcasts of different things that you can check out. So that's definitely something to check out also. Maybe you'll hear some station there. Now we're at 030, and I'm interested to know what's at 030. So I'm going to actually advance this list until I go to 030 UTC on the schedules. So here we go. We shouldn't be that far. Here we go. 030 UTC to 01 UTC. Radio Havana, Cuba, French 5040, but it wasn't coming in, so it's not going to be there. There's Radio Slovakia, that is in English to Eastern North America, 15770-7730. How about we try Slovakia? So 15770-15770.
At the age of 77, Slovak film director Stanislav Párnický passed away on Friday. He became a
pretty good signal. Radio Slovakia 15770, and let's try the other one, 7730. Not hearing anything there. So once again, you try the different frequencies that are offered, but 7730 is not making it. And Western North America, if you're on the west side, you can try 5850. So it's there too here. And this is an example of sometimes it's not directed to you, but it can still be heard. So, don't hesitate and just try it. At some point, you'll know what you can hear and what you don't hear. But 15770 definitely hears the best.
Slovakia. Slovakia is one of only 3 countries.
So that's one of the transmissions from in English that I can listen to. Anything else of interest at 030 to 01. Apart from Slovakia, we will have anything else here in a language that I understand. Nope, not really. Sometimes you want to go up to 0130. There are 1 hour shows that are started in the middle of the, in the middle of the hour, so at 0:30 or 01:30 and so on. So that's how I'm going to actually follow up what I'm listening to. Now, if I'm doing a full evening of listening, I will, of course, look at advanced to other things. I will look, for example, at what's at 02 UTC, and I will note it in advance what is, in English or French at 01, at 0130, and so on, so that I can kind of make myself an idea of what I'm going to listen to. Sorry. So at 01, for example, China radio might be of interest to Eastern North America, and it's coming from Cuba. So relayed from Cuba. There's a slash, it's always a relay. And so there's different things like that. And depending on the languages that you actually understand, well, you are going to be able to listen to other types of broadcasts also. So here, anything else from 0102, there's China. Sorry, guys. Anything else? 0102, that is will be interesting for me. Sometimes you have generic broadcasts, like here it says WRMI Radio Miami. You can try a frequency when it's generic, because WRMI, sometimes the schedules aren't clear and you never know what's on, so you can be surprised at what you can hear. So I'll go like that all evening and try to see what's on and what I can listen to in the different broadcast zones and the different things. Here in French, 01 to 02, Radio Romania is something that I might find interesting because I understand French. So, there's different things on the schedule. So I hope that the tips that I'm giving now are helping you understand the way that I do my listening. So that if I'm planning an evening or a day or, several hours of shortwave listening and want to do program listening, then that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to look at the schedules and see, just pinpoint what is coming in the different broadcasts that I can listen to and have an enjoyable shortwave radio evening. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.